right, so what kind of coffee is that?
This is the Indian Monsoon Malabar.
Indian Monsoon
Malabar.
All right. And so can you tell me about this machine?
This is a convection oven. It blows hot air out of the bottom. There's hot coils in there, and it blows hot air out. I can adjust the temperature right here.
What do you keep it on?
It's about 460. What I usually. It's right there.
482 Fahrenheit?
Yeah, well, not quite to 482.
A little bit lower?
Yeah.
And why do you keep it that temperature?
That's where I can get it roasted at a decent time.
What does that mean?
If you get it too hot, it roasts too fast. Get it too cold, it takes too long to roast, and it doesn't roast. So that's what they recommend, where I've checked on the websites.
And how long have you been roasting coffee?
Oh, 6 years, 7 years maybe. 6 or 7 years.
Everybody thinks your coffee is the best.
I think it's the best, at least.
And what is your favorite one to roast?
I think this Indian Malabar is a good one.
Is this the one that was lighter beans?
Yes, the very light beans.
Why is the beans lighter?
Because they lay them out on rocks and let the rain pound them and the sun bleach them. They wash them off with the rain. Monsoon Malabar.
All right, and who do you order your coffee beans from?
Berman Coffee Traders.
Is the name on the label?
Berman Coffee Traders.
Let's see, what do we got here? Do you want to give them, that's the other one you're going to roast today? The Papua New Guinea?
Papua New Guinea.
Have you ever bought?
Sigri Estate.
Theirs?
AA.
Have you bought from anybody else or just them?
I have bought from other people when I first started, but I've really liked Berman Coffee Traders, so that's who I stay with.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I detect a fragrance. The coffee is roasting. About how long does it?
15 minutes.
Well, we might put it on pause then.
Yeah. You can see how the beans are starting to darken up.
He turned on his flashlight, so now we got a better view. It is a sweet smell in the air. And can you put the light on the top? Oh,
it's been about 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes now.
3 to 5 minutes. So now we can see that better because he's got the flashlight on.
I said you can notice that the beans are even starting to darken a little bit. And you'll see chaff blowing off of them.
So it is the 7th of November, 2017. And instead of being in the soapery, I guess we're in the, what is this called?
Yeah, the roasting factory.
The roasting factory.
Yeah.
The coffee brewery.
Behind the man cave.
Behind the man cave.
Yeah. He's not moving. Probably about 6 minutes.
Okay, we're about 6 minutes in.
Yeah. They're darkening up.
Yeah, they're starting to darken up a little bit.
But I gotta keep the heat on them still.
And so since I'm filming, then it takes the heat off of it, huh?
Right.
Okay. Yep, they're a little bit darker color, it's true.
Yep.
So I forgot what you said. How many minutes into the cook are we?
About eight or nine.
About 8 or 9 minutes into the cook. So can you describe the smell and what your strategy is for the roasting?
We're starting to get a little bit more of a burnt or a cooking smell, not the faint sweet aroma that you first smelled. And I'm going to keep the roast a little bit lighter so that we can taste the flavor of the bean and see how the it's Indian Monsoon Malabar. So
what does Malabar mean?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you hear it's cracking.
Yep, now you hear
Was
it
that the
crack.
first time it cracked?
Yep, this is the first crack.
That's called the first crack, and it has a stronger smell.
Yep. First crack. You'll hear it popping like popcorn.
Put a little light on the subject.
Yep. So you can see it's darkening up.
What time is it? Now, I mean...
my timer's not moving. So
not?
let's see what I've got here. I can't see what time it is.
We just had the time change this Sunday, so it feels like midnight out here, but it's probably...
It's 5:35.
5:35 p.m. It feels like the dead of night.
7 minutes now. I thought it was later than that.
7 minutes in, and then it was the first crack. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, first crack. It'll crack twice.
It'll crack twice.
We may not take it into the second crack though.
We may not take it in.
Because I'm watching to see how dark it gets. That's what I want.
So you have to eyeball it.
Right.
What do we got in the way here? Tape?
Yeah, that's the label. This is hot surface.
Ooh, now it's a stronger smell.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can even see the smoke,
coming
out of there.
Yep.
I wonder, what's the temperature outside? Is it about 50 degrees outside?
It's 47, yep.
Yeah. What's 3 degrees among friends?
Yep, that'll make your eyes burn, though. Yep,
Oh,
see
yeah.
how dark it's getting?
Yeah, you can see the smoke coming off of there.
We'll let it get to the first crack. I'm almost kind of like that darkness right there. My battery's about dead, so.
I bet my battery's deader. Oh, man. I need the light so I can show them, honey. Please. You can't see nothing in the dark here. Looks like the dead of night after the time change.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to put it down because now I'm getting to the point where I've got to
time to rush.
Yep.
Really smoking. It's moving, and that's his... What is that called over there?
There's a fan built in here, and this cools it off.
Whoa! It's time to roll here. Oh, it's really... Uh-oh. Malfunction.
Okay.
Really kind of challenging to do one
That's it,
light
right there.
and one.
Yep.
So that's empty now. All right. So now we got the.
Only for a minute. Well, that's blowing.
So you
Where
have.
did I put the other coffee? Oh, right here. Okay. Notice how full this bag
Okay,
is.
hold still for a minute. Okay, that's a half a pound of
Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea. Okay.
Okay. That's what we want to see how much is in there.
You're gonna do the next batch. Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
going to start it while I'm cooling these off.
All right. So you put that in there. Let me get close up here on here.
Okay.
Oh, this is
I got to get my cord.
forward. All right. You're gonna find this is amateur real-time video. The on-off method.
Yep.
So
When we get it
Get
cooking
that one
again.
going. So
Started at 20 minutes. And then,
you come over here. And did you make this contraption?
yeah, I made this one.
Can you show us what's under there?
There's a fan blowing underneath there.
Okay, let me.
There, your dad had found this fan somewhere. I'm just using it.
Okay.
Someday I'd like to get a big box fan to do.
Richard Technology.
Yep. You see the glistening? I got it a little bit dark.
It's darker than you wanted.
Yeah. See the glistening on there? That's oil.
That's oil.
That's the oil off the.
That's a boo-boo on your finger, is what that is.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so what does this do?
This cools it down faster so it doesn't keep cooking.
You don't want it to keep cooking.
Yeah, if you just let it sit, it would sit there with the heat that was in it.
Still goes
and
cooking.
it would continue to cook until you.
So you have to practice to know when to
Yeah, that's why when you get
stop it.
when you get it where you want it,
Goodness,
and you don't want to cool it, don't want to cook it anymore, you have to cool it off fast.
Which is why you use the screen and the fan.
Correct. Plus, it'll blow any chafe that's left in there. It blows it off. So.
Is the chafe no good? It doesn't taste right?
No, the chafe isn't good.
Okay, now what are you doing here?
I'm putting it in the bottle.
You're done cooling it?
I'm done cooling it. It's all cooled off now. And I'm just bottling it up.
And how did you become interested in roasting coffee?
One of my former pastors got interested in it and got me interested.
Well,
He's the one that got me started.
did you watch him doing it, or you just had
Yep.
to learn how to do it
No,
yourself?
I watched him do it a few times. Okay, so
Okay, so now we're done with this first batch
Yeah.
here. Okay, hold
this
still.
was only about that deep when I
Hold on
first
just a second. Let me
filled it.
for this to focus.
Oh, okay.
I can't, and I haven't holding the.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get it. Maybe it's focused. Okay, so now how
It
much
was
was it when it started?
About half that much.
So when it cooks, it's double.
Almost, yep. That's why I showed you how much was in the bag.
Okay.
So now we'll look at the bag. And I have a little stand here that I keep the bag stood up in. So I can... What?
It's a very nice stand.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Holds my bag up. This was a little greener bean here,
It was a little bit of a different color, green.
starting off than the monsoon volleyball. And it's a little smaller of a bean too.
It's a smaller size.
Yep.
It has a different first smell.
Mm-hmm. Still kind of a sweet aroma, but yeah, a little bit of a different smell.
Kind of
But this is from Papua
smoky,
New...
kind of woody, but it's
Yeah.
a different bean, so that would probably explain
Mhm.
why it's a different smell.
different country.
All right.
Mm. Yeah.
Starting to crack.
Yep. First thing.
And all the chaff is flying out the back.
See what kind of...
Does it stop cracking the first time?
Yeah, it'll stop cracking.
Oh, that's weird how it's different. It's like there's white on the inside. That's
Mhm.
different than the other one.
Yep. See how the beans have swollen?
The beans have
They're
swollen.
bigger than what you
It
saw
doesn't
earlier.
smell as,
Sweet.
to me, I was gonna, this has a lighter,
Mm.
not as dark.
Mm.
I don't think
Right.
I have enough words to explain it, but I like the smell of this one better. I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
Now it smells more roasted, like a more burning of a smell. Can you lift up your light? There we go, just a little bit. Since we're using your 8%, we want to get the full maximized use of it. This needs a Hello Kitty sticker on it, I'm thinking.
They burn. They have to be up here.
I could arrange that. You want a coffee cup sticker. So now it seems like it has just about stopped cracking.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
This will crack a little bit. The bean.
And
the
so
bean
you
will-
go by the look of it,
Right.
is how you can tell. And
And the-
then you have to take into account that it keeps cooking a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And the big roasters, they'll set it for a specific time, like a drum. They'll do it, but they
Not
have
this though, a different
not
one.
this one. And it's a big steel drum, but they have a hole in the end of it that they can stick a little cup into and pull it out a sample so they can see what it looks like.
Oh, look at the beans.
Yeah, so they can look at the beans to see where
Oh,
they're at.
now it smells more burnt.
Yeah. You see, there's not any oil on that yet.
No oil. Are you looking for the oil?
No, I don't want it. I really don't want to go into the oily.
You don't want to
That's
go
a
that
darker
far.
roast. Yeah. That's more of a French or a Italian roast
What are the names? Do you know?
of the roasts.
Yeah.
Well, there's a light roast, which is about this right here.
Yes.
Then there's a light city, which is a little darker than
City, C-I-T-Y.
this. C-I-T-Y.
Okay.
Then there's a city. And then a full
Just plain, the word city?
city. Yeah, then a full city.
Full city.
Then you go into a French roast, which is a little darker. And then from a French roast, I think Italian roast. And then Spanish, or maybe Spanish and then Italian. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But that's where you get into your espresso darkness. Almost black. Your bean is black and it's
And
got oil
why
all
would you
over it.
want to do it that way? I mean, why would a person do it that way?
Well, they like the flavor,
The flavor.
and you can make about any bean taste about the same.
For espresso?
For espresso, yeah.
Ooh, now it has a very coffee smell.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pull that one off.
All right.
So
can I use your flashlight so we can check out the bean?
okay.
Because we'd like to see it, probably.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lighter roast. You get a better, you get more of the coffee or the bean flavor the lighter the roast.
More of a bean as opposed to a burnt flavor?
Right, right.
So you got to unplug it so you can...
It stops rotating.
It did fluff up quite a bit, didn't it?
Yep.
Sorry, it's kind of hard to angle all this. This is our first amateur coffee making video here in
Okay.
what's behind the soaper.
You like my pot holders?
As long as you like them, honey.
They work.
They do work, baby.
They do work. Yep.
So we're back to the cooling system now. Is there anything else you want to tell us about for the person who's interested in roasting coffee that they would need to know?
Nope. That's it.
That's all.
All she wrote.
This is a labor of love, huh?
Yep.
This is a fun hobby.
Yep.
So can I try this in the morning, or how many days do we have to wait?
Oh, I will be grinding some up in the morning. Yep.
So you let the beans rest just for a day?
Yep.
Or I guess that's what, 12 hours maybe?
Yeah. Sometimes I get anxious and do it the day I roast it, but it hasn't had time to actually settle.
It needs to set for a minute?
Yeah. The beans caramelize. The liquid in the beans caramelizes. If you realize caramelize.
Oh, that's all she wrote on your
Phone. Yep.
used up his battery.
Yep.
Oh.
So they have a natural sweetness already built in to it when you drink it this fresh.
Yeah, and I have noticed with the different beans, there are so many different levels or different types of tastes. I really never realized that before.
Yeah. You got to read the descriptions. They call them citrusy and chocolatey and just different things like that.
Yeah.
Like a down to earth or a musty or
musty?
Yeah, something like that.
We don't know the words. We don't have the list.
I don't have the list. No.
Well, that was very good, baby. Thank you for sharing your coffee making skills with us. So I know a person who makes the coffee is called a barista. So what is a person who makes the coffee beans called?
A gardener? Oh, you mean the roaster?
The roaster. Don't know?
Don't know. No.
It's called a Richard.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a roaster.
Providence Soapery 62959. We're in the coffee-ery. Coffee beaner roastery. Thank you, Richard.
You know, hold on. You're going to get to see the bag now.
Oh, okay.
How much it's fluffed up.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me to wait. Oh, because you're putting it in that
Putting it back in that
bag,
same bag
so we can see how much it expanded.
Yep. And it's cooled down, so it's not because it's hot.
Yeah, that's the first rule of making
There you
video.
go. See how much?
You're gonna have to hold it into our light here since I used up your. Oh yeah, see it did. It was
Almost twice as much as
about
what
a half
you saw.
a bag, and now it's.
Yep.
Now it really smells good too. Smells
Okay.
like toasted coffee. There's that.
Put the whole kit up.
Ding.
Oops, put mine.
That means we're done.
That means we're done.
Well, thank you for sharing that with me, honey.
Back up and I just keep it covered out here so bugs and stuff don't get into it. Keep the rain off of it if the rain blows in here. That's it. We're ready to go back in the house.
All right, signing out.